Good morning. Good morning. This is my morning routine. Plunge is sitting at minus 1.6. Minus 1.6. That is cold. So, this week during my routine with being a co-father, the routine is because they're with me, like I said, two times a week and every other weekend, which means they were with me last weekend and 2 days this week, and those 2 days are Wednesday and Thursday. So I picked them up yesterday and now I am in dad mode as well as being in building business mode. You can imagine what that's like in one's head. You've got to disconnect your emotions while trying to build a business and going through the grueling plowing and hard grit of setting up that business. But then you've got to give emotion being a co-parent. And so because it's school holidays, they're with me because I can't afford a holiday plan for them at the moment. But that's good, they can see the journey. So my mornings start off with a cool plunge, and it's really helped me mentally and physically. Gosh, I used to have lower back pain from my UPS work, because you will install about 7 tons of batteries in 3 days, and you do that potentially, depending on what's going on, every other week. So that's taken a huge toll on my back, and these batteries are not light. I mean, I weigh 70 kilos and those batteries are 64 kilograms. You'd have to lift them up over your head. So this cold plunge has really helped me with that. And the mental work, I feel I have energy, sustained energy during the day. I do sleep better at night. Yeah, so I do this for as long as I can endure. And my understanding of how this cold plunge thing works is it's not about the temperature. It's not about the temperature, it's about exposing yourself to uncomfortable temperature. So that's different for everybody. But then facing those walls and climbing those walls, and see how many number of walls in your mind you can climb. So in my case, normally when I wake up and the constant jabber on my mind, not wanting to do this, and then as soon as I'm in it, that's the first wall. Well, it's as soon as I actually put my briefs on to come and do this, that's the first wall. Second wall is taking that cover off and looking at the inside. Then the third biggest wall is climbing inside, and now it's okay. But straight after this, apparently, get back on the old cold plunge, apparently the first 3 minutes of doing this is good for your brain, and then whatever you spend after that is good for your vascular system and inflation and all sorts of things like that. So that's good. And then after I get out of this, I go and do some calisthenics. I would really like to set up a gym area, but I've cancelled my gym contract I don't even know how long ago now. It feels like 3 or 4 months now, because I felt like I didn't get out of the gym what I used to get out of a gym in Napier, where I used to live. And it was the camaraderie, and I have no problem with doing exercises, and oh, my toes hurt. So I keep my fingers and my toes out because it's just unbearable. I mean, I'm not doing it for my toes and my fingers, I'm doing it for the rest of my body. I'm pretty sure my blood is cold enough to cool those down, but the gyms I used to go to in Napier, nobody was on their earphones, and you'd start making friends and gym buddies and all these kind of things. And the gym in Kumu that I went to, everybody's on their phone, and I think the classes is really where it is, because nobody's, there's a bunch of people doing the same thing and there's no earphones normally. So anyway, long story short is I decided to cancel that. I felt like I got nothing out of it because I was more into the weights, and I felt the $1,000 that was costing me a year could be invested into my own gym at home, because when I have the girls, I couldn't do exercises, I didn't have the equipment to do exercises, let me put it that way. And so I decided I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to invest in my own gym. So basic stuff, I have a big pillar, or it's a pile or a post, but the thing is, like, I think it's a 300mm post at my height, and that thing's got a good bit of weight that I flip, I move around. It's really good for my core and my my legs and my arms. And then I used to put over my little shed a piece of timber and then do pull-ups and crunches from that, and then the thing flipped and I fell on my backside. Oh, I thought I broke my tailbone. But that was over Christmas. So I found a thing that I'm going to build a pull-up bar out of. That's the next one of the things I'd like to get done. Then an area where I can do, that's not a fart, that was my pants. Still full of air. Yeah, have an area, but right now I'm just doing some basic stuff on the lawn, doing this, and showing up to doing exercises. So today's task, in terms of building my business, there's 2 things I need to do. 3 things. I need to continue listing things on online. I want to call, I think the guy that I'm intending to look at renting a container is back. So I'm going to give that some serious work to try and organize, just get some pricing. I need to get all the figures. Nobody's giving me figures, so I can start building. It's been quite difficult actually getting hold of people. So getting that organized. I need to look at give the guy that's the landlord of that area a call again, and I also need to give the people who's already got 2 little pop-up shops in that area a call to see what it'll take me, what's the situation with the council, if I need any licensing and these kind of things. And because I've been chasing my tail on that website, and it felt like I was just trying to redesign the wheel, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to just use what's already there and mold it into a battery shop. So that's the tasks for today, as well as being a father. And I want to clean up and I want to put a shade net up over the spa pool out of what I've got. Maybe I'll go and see the neighbor and see if I can ask him for he's got a big, see the hedge here, he's got a hedge like that that's made out of bamboo. And I gotta go and put the rubbish on the road for the rubbish man to collect. It's rubbish day tomorrow. So those are the tasks for today, and I gotta clean up also that stuff on the lawn, because I was took everything out of my container and kind of shuffled things over and moved things out that I didn't want, that I need to sort out. So those are the objectives for today. Entertaining the kids. This is the thing I've been like trying to get me to realize, that I need to include them in this journey. I need to include them in terms of showing them what it takes, because I don't know yet what the steps are, and there's no manual for these kind of things. You know, I tend to push people away so I can focus and think, and I need to learn not to do that. I do tend to get into my own little planet, doing my thing, but it's helped me, I guess. I get focus and anything. But this is the next thing. So now I have pain everywhere. Like, it's imagine brain freeze through your body, mainly in my joints. My heels at the moment. See, these are the walls. These are the walls I'm climbing. And it's the same in business. It's the same in this process. Pushing through, keeping constant action. It's the exact same thing. Oh, that's so sore. But you do it because you know that it's good for the long term. Alright, I have now been in this thing for 13 minutes. I'm gonna do 15 minutes. I'm gonna push. Oh. My trees, my bonsai trees over there, they're doing so well. I had friends over for dinner last night. It was a spur of the moment thing, but this is the thing I love about this tiny house thing. The people I've met. They were visiting another friend, because there's other people that's got tiny houses down that way, and they were visiting another friend, taking him some veggies, because I'm not gonna, I think I shouldn't name any names yet, but anyway, the lady, she looks after some properties, and there's some for people that's out of the country that has property here, but they live abroad, and so she does property management, and one of these properties had a beautiful veggie garden, and I believe it sounded like they've got heaps of veggies at the moment, otherwise it just would go to waste because the client is not here. And so they were bringing some veggies to give. And these are these people are salt of the earth, eh? Like, they have been with me through thick and thin, and it's been such a effortless friendship. It's been so good. I was with them over Christmas, and we were sitting there in each other's company, not really felt like we had to say anything, just enjoying each other. under this company. Anyway, so they were last night here. And so they said, oh, I'll come and grab some veggies because we got too much. And so, because the girls were upstairs watching something, I came back. And while I was cooking food, I realized, like, why are you guys over there? Come over here and have dinner with me. And this is the thing, it's like, when you receive, you give. And that felt so good. Just a unarranged, hey, have dinner. And it was so nice. I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. So I whipped up some extra food and figured out what I'm going to do, and everybody loved it, and boom. This is the thing, is taking action and not being in your mind so much. Ooh, those heels. Alright, 15 minutes and 57 seconds. Oh, the toes are going back in, and I'm getting out. Okay, slow movement. Now exercises with Peter the Pillar. I'll show you Peter the Pillar. Righto, sun's behind me, so that's a bit difficult. Gym equipment. Meet Peter the Pillar. It is a post that is loose, but it is, to give you an idea, it's huge. And so I flip this thing. Normally after the ice plunge, I do some just body work, body squats and pull. Well, I used to do pull-ups, but I flip this thing, and I've got a tire that I flip, and then that piece of timber. But it's all just in me, so I'm just slowly building up, and I'd like a bunch of gym equipment. So those cars, I am so getting over living at this property so close, but it is what it is now. Flip that thing that way. Get some work done. Let's see where's the best spot. Clean up that stuff over there.
yeah, that is exercises done for the day. Miss my pull-ups. Miss my pull-ups and my crunches. And I want to get a big rope. I want to make a harness, and I want to make a sled. I want to pull that thing, but I also want to pull it for my back workout, because I'm not doing anything for my back at the moment. I'm trying to figure out types of exercises. The main thing is doing them. Keep on doing them. Alright, so I'm going to stop blabbering. I'm going to get on with my day. I'm going to have a shower, have a coffee, organize the container. Got to get that container for the shop. Cheers.